So what if I told you that there is a free way to become more handsome and beautiful without buying any products? And it's a method that has more scientific evidence for improving your skin than almost anything else that you can buy. If you are new to the channel, my name is Hassan. I'm a medical student and I want to use science to help you and myself become better human beings. So today I'm going to show you exactly what the research says about getting better skin without spending a single dollar on products. I'm going to be talking about diet, gut health, and sleep. The three pillars that actually control how your skin looks and ages. The first thing we need to talk about is that the food you're eating is probably destroying your skin from the inside out. And I'm not talking about eating more collagen or drinking bone broth. I'm talking about a specific biological process that happens every single time you eat certain foods. So here's what's going on. When you eat foods that spike your blood sugar, things like sugary snacks, soda, processed foods, your body produces a hormone called insulin. Insulin is super important for getting sugar into your cells. But if you are insulin resistant or have a lot of adipose tissue, a lot of insulin can cause problems. High insulin levels trigger the production of something called IGF-1, which stands for insulin-like growth factor 1. And IGF-1 can have terrible consequences for your skin. IGF-1 does three bad things to your skin. First, it makes your skin produce more oil. More oil equals clogged pores, and that equals acne. The second thing that IGF-1 does is that it makes your skin cells multiply too fast, which clogs your pores even more. And the third thing that IGF-1 does is that increases androgens in your blood. And those are hormones that also increase oil production. So you are basically getting hit three times. More oil, more clogged pores, more inflammation. All that from eating foods that spike your blood sugar. This is not just theory. A major review published in the Journal of American Academy of Dermatology analyzed 34 high-quality studies. The conclusion was that the foods with high glycemic index, that's basically how fast they spike your blood sugar, have a significant effect on promoting acne. So instead of eating processed food or refined sugar, what should you eat instead? It's called an anti-inflammatory diet or a Mediterranean diet. And it's probably the most researched eating pattern on the planet for reducing inflammation. A Mediterranean diet is rich in antioxidants, minerals, and vitamins. And all of that have anti-inflammatory properties. It improves how your immune system works, and it reduces inflammation throughout your body. And that means that it turns down the inflammation everywhere, including your skin. So real simple, an example of what an anti-inflammatory diet include is things like fatty fish, like sardines, loaded with omega-3 fatty acids that fight inflammation. Things like spinach, vegetables, tomatoes, carrots, sweet potatoes. All of that are examples of things that have vitamin A and antioxidants. Things like nuts and seeds, extra virgin olive oil. You get the idea. So you're probably wondering, does this mean that if you want to be beautiful, that you cannot eat pizza ever again? No, it doesn't mean that. And listen, I eat that stuff too. I love a good tiramisu. Like, it's unbeatable. But the thing is, if 80 to 90% of what you eat come from minimally processed food, your skin will absolutely notice the difference. And the best part is that this costs nothing extra. You're already buying food. You're just buying different food. Alright, so when I was researching for this video, I came across studies that completely blow my mind. Your gut and your skin are constantly talking to each other. There is something called the gut-skin axis. The bacteria living in your gut microbiome, directly influences inflammation. They influence immune function and skin conditions like acne. Think about it like this. Your gut contains trillions of bacteria, which is absolutely fascinating. When those bacteria are healthy and diverse, they help control inflammation in your whole body. When they are unhealthy, inflammation goes up, and that shows up in your skin. So how do you fix your gut? Well, fermented foods like kimchi, kefir, and yogurt can affect your microbiome in both the short and the long term. And they are an important element of a healthy diet. Alright, so last free thing that you can do to get absolutely handsome is focus on your sleep. And I know everybody probably tells you to sleep more, but let me explain exactly what's happening to your skin when you don't get enough sleep. During deep sleep, your body releases growth hormone. Growth hormone is crucial for repairing cells and tissues and for making collagen. When you don't sleep enough, your body produces less growth hormone, which means less skin repair. Less growth hormone also means less collagen. And less collagen equals more wrinkles, sagging skin, and faster aging. But it actually gets worse, which is why sleep is so important. When you're sleep deprived, your body produces more cortisol. And cortisol is normally not something bad. But when you have high level of cortisol all the time, cortisol breaks down the collagen in your skin, making it more fragile and leading to more wrinkles. So when you're not sleeping, you're making less collagen and destroying more of what you have. So what can you do about it? Try to aim for 7 to 9 hours of sleep consistently, not just on weekends. Keep your bedroom dark, cool, like cold and quiet. Your body sleeps better in cooler temperatures. Alright, so let me give you a trick that helped me a lot personally. Try to limit screen time like 60 to 90 minutes before bed. And if you can, keep a consistent sleep schedule. Go to bed and wake up at the same time every day, even on weekends. So this is harder than buying a fancy cream, but it's also completely free and has bigger impact on your skin than almost anything you can buy. So look, I'm not saying skincare products don't work. Vitamin C works. Sunscreen is absolutely essential. But the thing I've learned is that your skin is an organ. It's not separate from the rest of your body. It's connected to your gut, your hormones, your sleep. Think about it. The skincare industry makes billions of dollars convincing you that the answer is external. Buy this serum, try this treatment. But the research is pretty clear. Focus on your diet and sleep, fix your gut health, and your skin will absolutely notice that. Your skin is a direct reflection of your internal health. So fix the inside and the outside will follow. That's today's video. Subscribe. See you next time.